can see, I ain't make it to nobody's gym. It just didn't make it, and I don't have nothing to say. But I'm going to be working out at home because apparently I know what it is. Every time my menstrual is coming up, like the week before, I just get real sluggish for the mornings. Like, I cannot get up. Even if I went to bed at 8 o'clock, I still wouldn't have been able to get up. So it's so weird, but what do? We dust ourselves off and try again. But I'm gonna do some home workouts though. I'm about to get into my devotion and just do that until 7:15ish or so. I'm making me some coffee right now. I started to show y'all how I rolled my hair up last night because a lot of people always ask me about my curls. This is how I maintain my curls. I roll it up every night. Every night I roll it up. Hey y'all, what's up? Took my little rollers out. See. So I'm about to make me a breakfast. Well, we can call it breakfast. I don't know what you want to call it, but apparently I eat breakfast at 12 o'clock. And I'm going to make a sausage and egg sandwich. So I'm preparing that. I'll come back when it's done so y'all can see how scrumptious it is. Okay, so as a redo, I broke the sausage up because, as you can see, it wasn't big enough for the bread. And we're going to smash this like that. And I toasted the bread. Boom. And let's cut this bad boy. You do it diagonal like this. Now this what it look like after we cut that bad boy. Oh, look at that. Oh, baby. Can't tell me I'll make the best sandwich. Hey y'all, I'm back. I'm fresh off. I'm about to go get something to eat because I ain't cooking nothing tonight. So I'm going to get some fish. And I'm gonna make me a salad on the side. But before I do so, I want to catch. Y'all look at my hair. Don't that look good? I want to catch this sunlight real quick. Hope I ain't in nobody's way because I'm in the middle. Okay. My thing will load up here. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. I got rudely interrupted. So, loading back up, chapter 22. Choose a good reputation. Choose a good reputation over great riches. Choose a good reputation over great riches. Choose a good reputation over great riches. Being held in high esteem is better than silver or gold. The rich and poor have this in common: the Lord made them both. A prudent person foresees danger and takes precautions. The simpleton goes blindly on and suffers the consequences. True humility and fear of the Lord lead to riches, honor, and long life. Corrupt people walk a thorny, treacherous road. Whoever values life will avoid it. Direct your children onto the right path, and when they are older, they will not leave it. Just as the rich rule the poor, so the borrower is servant to the lender. Just as the rich rules the poor, so the borrower is servant to the lender. Don't ever owe nobody no money, because they will have power over you. You are in debt to them. Those who plant injustice will harvest disaster, and their reign of terror will come to an end. Blessed are those who are generous, because they feed the poor. Throw out the mocker, and fighting goes too. Quarrels and insults will disappear. Whoever loves a pure heart and gracious speech will have the king as a friend. The Lord preserves those with knowledge, but he ruins the plans of the treacherous. The lazy person claims there's a lion out there. If I go outside, I might be killed. The mouth of an immoral woman is a dangerous trap. Those who make the Lord angry will fall into it. Wait a minute. Let me go back. The mouth of an immoral woman is a dangerous trap. Those who make the Lord angry will fall into it. That says a lot about your path. What? Let me read again. The mouth of an immoral woman is a dangerous trap. Those who make the Lord angry will fall into it. A youngster's heart is filled with foolishness, but a physical discipline will drive it far away. You need a whooping. Period. A youngster's heart is filled with foolishness, but physical discipline will drive it far away. You need a whooping. Period. Like, I gotta go and read that from another version. Of course, I ain't got it on my phone, but I want to make sure it says exactly these physical discipline. I'm sure it says physical discipline. A person who gets ahead by oppressing the poor or by showering gifts on the rich will end in poverty. Sayings of the wise. Listen to the words of the wise. Apply your heart to my instruction. For it is good to keep these sayings in your heart and always ready on your lips. I am teaching you today, yes, you, so you will trust in the Lord. I have written 30 sayings for you, filled with advice and knowledge. In this way, you may know the truth and take an accurate report to those who sent you. Don't rob the poor just because you can, or exploit the needy in court. For the Lord is their defender. He will ruin anyone who ruins them. Don't befriend angry people or associate with hot-tempered people, or you will learn to be like them and endanger your soul. Don't agree to guarantee another person's debt or put up security for someone else. If you can't pay it, even your bed will be snatched from under you. Don't cheat your neighbor by moving the ancient boundary markers set up for previous generations. Do you see any truly competent workers? They will serve kings rather than working for ordinary people. I want to take it back real quick so let's go back to it. Listen to the words of the wise. Apply your heart to my instruction. For it is good to keep these sayings in your heart and always ready on your lips. I am teaching you today, yes, you, so you will trust in the Lord. I have written 30 sayings for you, filled with advice and knowledge. They falling out over there, ain't they? In this you may know the truth and take an accurate report to those who sent you. Don't rob the poor just because you can, or exploit the needy in court, for the Lord is their defender. He will ruin anyone who ruins them. Don't befriend angry people or associate with hot-tempered people, or you will learn to be like them and endanger your soul. I want to speak to that real quick, because this guy that I used to date, he used to say that all the time. It was this, she actually a family member. I have a cousin, and he did not like me hanging with her. He was just like, no, like, I don't like her. He was just like, no, I can write and say all this, because this is what I'm going to speak on, and I want y'all to go back and take a look at it. Let me turn this air back on, because, honey, it's still hot out here. It's still 100 degrees. I don't know who I thought I was. But it was this girl that I used to hang with, or she my family member. And this dude I used to deal with, he was just like, you need to watch out for her. You need to not be around her. Like, he did not like her. And he wouldn't tell me why, but I'm like, this my cousin. I just can't really stop rocking with her, and she never showed me nothing, but apparently these people seen something different. And should I go get the food first? I should probably go get the food first, because what should I do? Because it looks busy going down those roads. But he used to, he didn't like me hanging with her. And more than one person, quite a few people all used to be like, she ain't your real people. Like, no, ain't your real friend. But I never seen it until, like, later, of course. But, people used to just ask me, like, why do you hang with her? Like, you should not be hanging with her. Whatever. So that just brings me back to, you should not associate yourself with anybody that does not reflect you, does not marry you in good ways. Their not so good qualities can start to affect you by association. It's a badass accident right here. You'll start to do things that other people do just because you hang around them. So you can't be around people that's angry, that's ill-willed, that's tempered, that don't have no self-control, because those things may endanger your soul. It's just like you be hanging around somebody, or you talk to them a lot, and you start saying what they say, little slogans, little slangs and stuff like that. You start picking up on it. It done rubbed off on you. I told y'all I was gonna make a salad, but look at these fries. I wasn't gonna make a salad though. Y'all wanna know one of the worst things to have in your house and not know that it's there? One of the worst things to have in your house is a freaking small mosquito that you cannot locate it, but everywhere you turn, you got a new mosquito bite. Like, that is the most irritating thing ever. Like, why do I got little mosquito bites on my toes? And I hope I ain't got no new one, right? I just feel itchy because I seen a mosquito. I tried to kill it and I cannot locate it. And the worst thing is to have mosquito bites on your little ankles, on your little toes, and for it to continue to just bite you everywhere. You don't know where it's at. That's one of the worst things. Okay, real quick, I just wanted to close out my video. I am about to roll my hair and go to bed, honey, and we're gonna try to hit that gym again in the morning. But remember, it's always room, space, and opportunity for you to grow. So dust yourself off and try again, honey. If today was not a good day for you, you did not do your best, things didn't go the way that you planned, Lord willing, it will work out for you tomorrow. Don't even worry about it. It's done. What's done is done. You can't do nothing about it right now. So go ahead, call it a day. Wake up tomorrow, refresh, rejuvenated, and try again, period. I'm out. Y'all have a good night.